Is the Series S even a good console? Should this even be considered a next gen upgrade? And should you buy this? Let's find out. What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing well, hoping everything's fine. As you can see, I purchased a Series S and I've been playing it for a while now. And if you don't know, I already have a Series X. I've had it since launch and I've been playing it nonstop and I love it. So today I want to go over what I think about the Series S compared to the Series X and whether or not you should buy it, or maybe who's the right person to buy this. But before we get into that, please like, subscribe, share the video if you can, and leave a comment down below. So before I get into all the great things about this console, I want to start with the negative things because there's very few bad things about this console. The biggest issue I have with this console is the storage. It has 512 gigabytes, but on board you have about 360 plus gigs to work with. And it's fine, it's worked fine for me because what I usually do is I have a few games downloaded, and if I finish it, I just remove it from the internal SSD. And yeah, that's worked for me so far, but like still, I'm the type of guy, I like to hoard games onto my console. That's just, even if I don't play it, I just like to have a huge selection right then and there for, you know, one day maybe I just want to jump into like Battletoads or something. One other thing that some people may consider as a negative is that this is an all digital console, meaning you can't put in any of your physical media, no discs, nothing like that. It's all digital, and for me, I'm perfectly fine with that. That doesn't bother me at all, and that doesn't bother most people, since in the future it's gonna pretty much be an all digital thing, but that may bother other people. So the first thing I did when I purchased this, I wanted to compare it to how my Series X looks in terms of graphics, resolutions, and performance. And I don't work for Digital Foundry. I don't care too much about the resolution. I do care about a steady frame rate though. That's the most important thing to me. So I compared, there's some games that I honestly can't really tell the difference between the Series X and the Series S. But there's a few games where I can see a slight difference in graphical fidelity. Like games like Gears 5 looks slightly better on the Series X. What else? Sea of Thieves looks slightly better on the Series X. And I would say Outriders looks slightly better on the Series X, but it's still, all those games still look amazing on the Series S. And the best part is they play so well. I was playing The Division 2, 60 frames per second on my Series S. It looked amazing. Outriders, 60 frames, it looks amazing. Gears still looks great and plays great. Sea of Thieves, 60 frames per second. It's amazing. It's a great console. And honestly, my favorite thing about the console is it's so tiny. Like it's you can take it with you. I'm not gonna say it's completely portable, but let's say if you wanted to go somewhere, travel somewhere, you can easily fit this in a book bag and take it with you if you want to hook it up onto a TV. But with I see with like things like xCloud becoming more apparent, you won't necessarily need that when you could just play on your tablet. But with this, there will be no delay versus what there will be when you play on the cloud. One thing that I did purchase which helped, and I got this at a steal, let me grab it real quick. It's this WD Easy Store 2 terabyte external hard drive. I got this on sale at Best Buy. It was only $53 for 2 terabytes, and I got it at the right time because it was a daily deal, and the very next day it went back up to 110. So I use this, I pretty much as a, I put all my older games on it, like all my Xbox One games that I play, like Halo 5 and stuff like that, and I play a lot of Crash Team Racing and Spyro. I play that, but for some reason, I know like it's mentioned that you can't play games optimized for Series X and S off of a hard drive, but I've noticed that isn't the case for every game. Like for instance, The Division 2, Master Chief Collection, those are both optimized for Series X and Series S. And I have those downloaded on my hard drive, and I play the optimized versions of those games directly off the hard drive. So I wonder if it's a case-by-case basis, but I know for a fact games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla or like Watch Dogs, they have to be on the SSD, and I believe Forza Horizon 4 as well has to be on the SSD, internal SSD to play. I want to try to answer a question for those looking to get an Xbox. I know there's some people who, you know, are just casual, or not even just casual, they just want a next-gen console and they may be lower on funds. They don't want to spend $500 on a new console. I don't blame you. $500 is a lot of money, and $300 is so much more appealing, especially when you have options like Game Pass. So the Series S is a great Game Pass machine, and is a great way to introduce people into the Xbox ecosystem. And I've been seeing a lot of people saying, or wondering rather, if they have an Xbox One X, which is pretty much, it can do 4K gaming, if the Series S is an upgrade over that. And after playing both consoles, I can tell you 100% the Series S is definitely an upgrade, 100%. And there's gonna be games on the on the One X that display at 4K where they don't display at 4K on the Series S. But you just have to play it, you have to feel it, you have to, like Gears 5, like at 120 frames per second. That can't happen on the One X. And Sea of Thieves, 60 frames per second on the Series S, not possible on the One X, and so on and so forth. It's easily a better console than the One X, minus the hard drive or the storage limitation. So should you wait out? So if you're a gamer, you want an Xbox, should you wait out for the Series X, or just try to snag a Series S if you can, because the Series S's are flying off the shelves too. This is my take on it. I would say if you want the full 4K, best possible gaming experience, I would hold out for the Series X, if you can. But if you don't, and if you get the Series S, you're not gonna be disappointed. I would say just get an external storage, and I wouldn't recommend buying the, the proprietary NVMe SSD, the $220 one. I wouldn't get that right away. I would just wait, because eventually the price on that is gonna drop. Just get you an external hard drive. You can store your older Xbox One games or 360 or OG Xbox games on it, play it directly off the hard drive. Or for your Series XS games, you can play some of them, but the ones you can't, you can just move them between your internal storage and the external, and it's much, much quicker versus deleting the game and then having to install it again. That takes hours, whereas when you move it from the internal to the external storage, it takes several minutes. So to answer the question, do I think the Series S is worth the money? Honestly, the Series, for $300, this is a steal. You're not gonna be able to build a PC with the same components as a Series S for $300. It's not going to happen. This is just an amazing deal, and I feel more people are gonna move on to the Series S if they can't find a Series X. And I think this is perfect for even hardcore or casual gamer. It doesn't matter. It's there because for the hardcore gamers, you get those high frame rates of up to 120 FPS. For the casual gamer who just wants to dip in and dip out, doesn't care about the full native 4K gaming that the Series X or the PS5 provides, you're gonna be at home here. And for such a cheap price, $300, and with Game Pass, it's just a steal. Okay, everyone, I'm pretty much gonna wrap it up right there. So in conclusion, Series S, great console. Don't hesitate. If you want it, just get it. You're not gonna be sorry if you buy it. Or if you want to be patient and get the Series X, go ahead and do that. But I feel either way, you're gonna be fine. I just be aware of the low storage on the Series S, because it will fill up pretty fast. But if you get like an external hard drive like this, I think that's a good investment. All right, y'all, thank you for watching. Please hit me up in the comment section below. Like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.